Hi, and welcome. My name's Tolan, and I'm the co-founder of ProductivityMe. In this video, we'll cover Alt spacebar C and Control W, additional tricks for closing windows and applications in an instant. As we discussed earlier in this series, Alt F4 and Control F4 are two effective methods for closing application windows. If your targeting window is the last and only window open for the specific application, then using Alt F4 will close both that window and the underlying application. On the other hand, if you were to use the keyboard shortcut Ctrl F4, this would just close your window but not the application. That being said, some people find it cumbersome to reach for and/or use the function keys F1 through F12. Thus, knowing alternative keyboard shortcuts that can achieve the same functionality as that of using Alt F4 or Control F4 can be of great personal benefit. Let's examine two of these keyboard shortcuts, starting with that of Alt spacebar C. Like that of Alt F4, Alt spacebar C is an application level shortcut. Also similar to Alt F4, Alt spacebar C will close both the window and active application if that window is the final window in an application. The keystroke flow of Alt spacebar C actually has two phases. Phase 1 is first press Alt spacebar. Pressing Alt spacebar opens up the System menu. The System menu has the same or a similar set of choices of that of using your system buttons. Thus, from the System menu, you can choose things like restore, move, size, minimize, maximize, or close a window. Phase 2 is to press the C key. Pressing the C key will close your window. Alternatively, rather than press the C key, you could just manually choose the choice of close. This too would close your window. If, on the other hand, you wanted to close your Word document but leave the Microsoft application running, you might then use the keyboard shortcut Ctrl F4. As an alternative to using Ctrl F4, you could instead use the keyboard shortcut Ctrl W. Selecting a window, such as your marketing plan, and then using Ctrl W will close the marketing plan but not the application. Thus, in summary, Ctrl W and Ctrl F4 have identical functionality. Hence, using either Ctrl W or Ctrl F4 close the selected application window while leaving that application running. It's that simple. Having gone over these two additional keyboard shortcuts, whether you choose to use Alt F4 and Ctrl F4, or perhaps you'd use Alt spacebar C and Ctrl W, you now have the flexibility to instantaneously close windows as well as applications. In our next video, we'll begin to discuss how to more efficiently utilize your internet browser. Next up, we'll specifically discuss Ctrl-T and Ctrl-Shift-T, two shortcuts for opening new tabs and reopening recently closed tabs. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in a few.